Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally happened. Grand Theft Auto 6 officially has a release date, but it's not in 2025. Grand Theft Auto 6 has officially been delayed to 2026. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear the same exact thing that I'm hearing, but if you listen very closely, you can hear the booty holes of every single publisher slowly loosening up a little bit because every single one of them was really clenched over the idea of potentially releasing their game next to Grand Theft Auto 6 in 2025. But now Rockstar has officially confirmed that the game is in fact being delayed to 2026. Now, I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of those video games that is unbelievably hyped. I mean, it is to the point where everybody is looking, watching, and paying attention to when this game may or may not release. But at least now, we somewhat have an answer. So let's get into this article, guys, from Insider Gaming. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, I've always been a fan of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. I think a lot of people have always been a fan of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. It is a massive name for a reason. It is a video game that has an obscene budget for a reason. It's because they know that they're going to make an ungodly amount of money when this game ends up finally releasing. However, I gotta tell you, a lot of people are talking good, bad, and ugly about this game for a multitude of reasons. We have seen a lot of things that are extremely concerning about Grand Theft Auto 6, especially when it comes to the fact that they said that they were going to be pulling punches, essentially. They were going to tone down the jokes. They were not going to be as offensive anymore. They were going to basically un-Grand Theft Auto themselves, in a way, in terms of their storytelling. And a lot of people have noticed that with the recent remasters and whatnot, there have been censorship issues in those products, and people are wondering if that is going to transfer over to Grand Theft Auto 6. But I will clearly say that no matter what, it doesn't really matter whether it's censored or not. It doesn't really matter whether it's a toned-down version of Grand Theft Auto or not. The game is going to sell like hotcakes because people, quite frankly, are too curious and they just have too much of a lineage. However, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to set the wave for a lot of different things in the gaming industry, and let's talk about it. So Rockstar Games has delivered a hammer blow to all GTA fans by announcing that Grand Theft Auto 6 has officially been pushed back to May 26th of 2026. Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably the biggest video game ever in terms of anticipation, impact on the games industry, and how much money it's expected to make. Grand Theft Auto 5 was the most successful individual piece of media in history, and all suggestions indicate that GTA 6 will do the same. We've all been hoping for a 2025 release date for GTA 6. I don't know if we all have been, because as gamers, I think we pretty much are at this point. I think this game has been in development for so long that most people just don't care. They're like, you know what, it's going to release when it's going to release at this point. However, the people that are not hoping this game releases are the ones that were going to release their game in 2025. The publishers out there that had their games ready to go this year and were holding off until the eventual announcement of a release date from Grand Theft Auto 6 have now probably been, I guess, sighing a big sigh of relief where now they can release their game in 2025 and not have to worry about an insane amount of competition from Grand Theft Auto 6 or GTA 6 stealing a bunch of money from the market and taking it away from games that are going to release around the same time. I can only imagine what it must be like for a video game that is going to release around the same time as GTA 6. I'll tell you what, I think we're going to see two things happening. We're going to see publishers announce releases for 2025. Number one, they were scared to announce releases in 2025 because of GTA 6. And number two, we are going to see announcements of delays because of GTA 6. Now, games that were going to come out around this same time are probably going to end up all delaying their releases or expediting their releases because of GTA 6. So get ready to see announcements of release date changes for a lot of video games coming in the next few months. So it says recent updates and even the Borderlands 4 release being pushed back have indicated a 2025 release could still happen. However, Rockstar Games has firmly slammed the door shut on 2025. It says in a May 2 news post, Rockstar Games has announced for the world. Okay, here's what they actually said. Hi, everyone. Grand Theft Auto 6 is now set to release on May 26, 2026. We are very sorry that this is later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding a new Grand Theft Auto has been truly humbling for our entire team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience as we work to finish the game. With every game we have released, the goal has always been to try to exceed your expectations, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. We look forward to sharing more information with you. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. You want to know what's sad about this? I think that the majority, I would say the overwhelming 98, maybe 98.5, maybe even 99% of studios that have announced a delay, and they say that they need more time to cook the game and they need more time to make the game better. I think an overwhelming majority of those studios have flat out lied about it, right? Because Ubisoft said the same exact thing about Assassin's Creed Shadows and it's still released buggy as hell. You know, a lot of studios have clearly said this in the past and still released extremely buggy games. So it almost makes me wonder, if you were truly working on the game for the majority of the time of the delay, then what the hell was the product like before the delay? I could only imagine what it must have been like. But let's be real, I really don't think this is about that. I think this is about a multitude of other issues, but perhaps maybe it is. Maybe they do need more time to cook the game. Who really knows? At this point, Grand Theft Auto, buggy or not, is going to sell massively. We already know that. It's all about what happens afterwards, right? The fallout of the release. We already know that the release is going to be huge. We already know that the release is going to be so massive that we're going to see records being set. We already know that. But it's about the fallout, right? Is this game going to change the mindset of people who were once hardcore GTA fans? Is it going to change the mindset because they realize that they're playing a shell of a former GTA experience? Who really knows? Or maybe it'll be the most amazing Grand Theft Auto we've ever got our hands on. And that'll basically cement Rockstar's legacy if it's not already cemented as it is. The disappointment and sadness is palpable in the gaming community, yours truly included. On one hand, we finally have a GTA 6 release date. We can start counting down the hours. Unfortunately, it's not this year, which means the wait for the next GTA game goes on. Here's hoping we can get a GTA 6 trailer too soon rather than later to ease the pain. Now, to be honest with you, again, I don't care. This game has been in development for so long. This game has been in development so long that we have gotten so many other things that we didn't even think was possible before this game even came out. There's a meme that basically says we got XYZ before GTA 6. That is how long this game has been in development. That's how long of a difference in time between GTA 5 and GTA 6. So at this point, I don't really care about waiting a few more months. That doesn't bother me at all. There is so many video games that are out right now that are actually good that we are currently reviewing on Hypnotic Live. So for me, this is not a big deal at all. There's plenty of content to enjoy. There's plenty of content to make fun of. There are plenty of studios closing down. There are plenty of things to do and talk about in the time from now to GTA 6. So waiting for it is really not that big of a deal for me, but I could understand from a hardcore, GTA only kind of fan who plays Grand Theft Auto Online kind of a thing. I can understand that player perhaps being upset over this delay, but ultimately we at least have a solidified release date for Grand Theft Auto 6, and now the countdown can begin. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.